Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Mornings with Loretta. Yes, we are super excited, and yes, we always are. But let me tell you about this show. This is the first time I've ever done a show like this, right? And you will find out what I'm talking about in just a moment. Joining me this morning are Dr. Hrin and Dr. Hess. So, 28.7 million U.S. households are home to scaly, feathery, and slithery family members. No, we're not talking about your aunt and your great uncle. We're talking about unique and non traditional pets, and they are the best in the business. I want to welcome them and let them show you what we're talking about. And hopefully, you will engage and go ahead and secure your new and unique pet. Hi there, doctors. Let's take it away.
Hi there.
Hello.
All right, so I wanted to go ahead and ask you. So choosing a pet that thrives in your home, what should we look for? Because we always want the puppies and the kitty cats and all of that. So what else should we be looking for?
Well, if you're considering adopting a non-traditional companion animal like a guinea pig or a reptile or a bird or a fish, you really want to be set up for success right from the start. So you really want to think about matching your lifestyle to your pet's lifestyle, and you want to think about how much space the pet would take up, what kind of exercise room does it need, what are its nutritional needs, what kind of behavioral or physical problems might you encounter if you have one of these pets. You want to be able to set up a safe and comfortable environment for this animal to live in. So for like these little adorable guinea pigs here, you want to make sure you have an escape pet-proof habitat for them that has bedding and the right food and toys and a hiding space for them. And then, of course, you want to set up a relationship with a veterinarian who's comfortable with treating these animals so that you have somewhere to go for checkups, for vaccines if necessary, and even somewhere to go for emergencies.
I am so loving that. Can you show us something, a pet that you have? And then we'll talk more about I love how you said they should have an exit plan and they should have nice toys because we only think about kitty cat toys and puppy toys. So let's talk about toys for these unique pets that we're going to get everybody to start adopting and bringing into their families.
Sure. So these are some cute little guinea pigs. They're a little shy, but as you can see, they're adorable, and they're going to run around here. They're a little excited to be here. I'm just going to pet them here. Actually, if I can pick one up, I will. Okay. So this is a little guinea pig, and as you can see, they're very sweet and cute, and they do have teeth that grow continuously, their front teeth. So as you can see, we do have some toys here that are wooden, and they're great for chewing on. It helps them wear down those teeth, and they're colorful, but they're safe. So these are all vegetable dyes, nothing toxic, and it's really important to make sure that they have things to chew on so that they don't have their teeth get overgrown.
Okay, so I love this. So let's talk about we talked about their home health. How about social health? Can we pet them too much? Can we take them out of their comfort environment, their homes? Is there too much thing as carrying them and petting them too much?
Well, you mentioned social health, so it's not just about physical health, and obviously making sure they have proper veterinary care and health care, but it's also about socializing them. So as you mentioned, it is important to pick them up and hold them. And when you want to make them feel safe and secure, so you want to set them up in that safe and secure habitat and have places for them to hide if they need to. We took out the hiding box here just so you could see them, but traditionally they do want to have a hiding place. If you were talking about a hamster, you'd want to have proper bedding for them to dig under, and you want to make sure you give them toys for enrichment and mental stimulation. So it's really about mental and socialization, mental health and socialization, as well as just physical health.
Okay, so and we never think about that because you just put them in there, you check on them, you feed them, and then you just go on about your business. But they need attention too, because unlike, and my only pet I've ever had are puppies. I never had a kitten, but I think they're adorable. And now I'm in love with this horse named For King. So it's a lot of care for pets, and when we bring them into our home. So I know Petco has certified a lot of things, and we want to make sure that what we're doing is certified in healthy, socially, mentally, and physically for that. So what are some other tips we should look for?
Right. Well, American Humane protects over 1 billion animals across the world every year. And so our American Humane Certified program with Petco, we looked at many things around the animal welfare, the habitat, the safety, nutritional needs, um, um, veterinary care, all of that goes into that. And so what's important is with certification, you can feel good that the pet you bring home has received the best possible care before joining your family.
Absolutely. So there is, and I never knew this until I started doing research, but there is a certification. We know it for these breeded animals, the top tier puppies that, are certified, but there is certification for other animals too that are not what we normally think of as pets for our homes.
Right. Well, American Humane Certified is looking at the animal care standards. And so we want to make sure that these pets receive the best possible care. So Petco is actually the very first pet provider who's achieved the American Humane certification. So we commend them for taking this important step in animal welfare.
I definitely commend them because I told you, I never thought about the importance and the value of that. Because now with social media, you can buy anything on social media. You can buy a guinea pig, and who knows, where he's come from, if he's traumatized, because animals are traumatized too. They have triggers. So if you have him certified by Petco, then you know that pretty much they're going to be safe for your home and you'll be safe to take care of them. So I'm really impressed with that. I know you had some more information you wanted to share with us as well.
You bet. You can visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more about American Humane Certified Seal of Approval, and also Petco.com to learn about more pet care tips.
I know you all had some video that you wanted to share, so I want to know if we can run that BRoll now, because it's super impressive, and I love learning new things so I could be a better pet mom. So any closing remarks that you all want to add to this conversation, because I know you have to move on.
Well, I think it's just really important to, as you stressed, remember that pets are a responsibility. We don't want to rush into taking home a pet before we've really done our research and we've thought about whether this is an appropriate pet for our families. Pets, as I said before, pets bring us joy and love and comfort, but we want to make sure that we're set up properly in the beginning and that we pick the right pet for our home.
Aw, they adorable. Because are you at like the Petco Zoo in New York? Where are you on location? Because I see a lot of things behind you as well. Tell me about
Yes,
some of
that's
the.
exactly where we are. We're at Petco Zoo.
Who knew there was a thing?
We can show you.
So what are those all guinea pigs? Do you have like turtles? What else do you have at the Petco Zoo?
You can see back here we have some bearded dragons. They're just waking up today. They're standing on top of their little hide box. We have all kinds of reptiles and all kinds of non-traditional companion pets here, which makes it really exciting. So if you're thinking about adopting one of these pets, we encourage you to go into a Petco Zoo and talk to our store partners about what these animals need and whether you might be the best match for any particular animal.
And you called him what kind of dragon? I was really in there to see him. What was that? Was it a lizard? Because I don't know anything about it. It was what?
He is a lizard. Yeah, he's a lizard. It's a bearded dragon. It's a bearded dragon because you can see they're, yeah. They have a little like a little fold of skin underneath, and when they get stressed, it blows up and it looks black, and it looks like they have a beard. Fortunately, these guys are really relaxed, so you're not seeing that big angry beard. But it is pretty cool when you see when they get excited, they do that. They're very popular pets.
Oh wow, yeah, I've heard little kids that want those. I'm just thankful my sons did not, because I'm kind of afraid. I was wondering if you all had a snake there, because I know people have snakes as pet, which I just could not. I just can't imagine. But I know you need to know how to take care of a snake, and you cannot be fearful of him, right? Because that they can sense that.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are afraid of snakes, and snakes have a bad reputation, but they're really wonderful and very calm and very loving animals. They are, again, they're just another type of animal that you need to learn about whether, you're the right match for that animal. But snakes can be very gentle and very, very calm, and they are a wonderful pet under the right circumstances, not to be scared of.
All right, Doctors Hess and Dr. Hrin, you all have really gave me a lot to think about. I've learned a lot of stuff, and I love guests who come on and teach me things. And the fact that you are both in this field, showing us how to take care of our fur babies and or our slippery, slithery, feathered ones too. So thank you so much for all you do and for the information, because it surely does make a difference when we know what we're doing. So thank you so much for being our guest today, all the way from Petco Zoo in New York. And thank you everyone for watching. We'll be right back in just a moment. Thank you, Dr. Hess and Dr. Hrin. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.